So, how are we supposed to sneak into an alt-right cocktail party?
Thought you'd never ask.
Web weaver?
Welcome to Collider. The fourth season of The Boys has upped the ante with grotesque scenes like lobotomies, superpowered cattle, and a disturbing superhuman centipede. However, the most recent episode might be the most uncomfortable yet, featuring prolonged torture scenes and disturbing situations. Among all this, the introduction of a version of Spider-Man known as Web Weaver stands out, being eerily realistic. Portrayed by Dan Musso, Web Weaver appears in Episode 6, Dirty Business. This character, a former confidential informant, is briefly visited by Mother's Milk, who sedates him to steal his suit. The plan is for Huey to infiltrate a meeting at Tech Knight's mansion, but things quickly spiral out of control due to the eccentric billionaire's sexual fantasies. Web Weaver's depiction as a dark counterpart to Spider-Man is notable for the realistic anatomy of his powers. Instead of shooting webs from his wrists, Web Weaver produces them from the back of his abdomen, mimicking the spinnerets of real spiders, adding an element of body horror to the series. This grim version of Spider-Man reflects The Boys' tendency to showcase the negative aspects of superpowers. Unlike Spider-Man's idealized heroism, Web Weaver is merely an assistant to Tech Knight, who isn't even a prominent member of Homelander's team. The inconvenient location of his web shooters prevents him from performing the agile maneuvers associated with Spider-Man, emphasizing his disheartening position in the superhero hierarchy. Furthermore, Web Weaver lives in a deplorable state, dependent on drugs supplied by Butcher. His behavior is clumsy and disoriented, showing a lack of intelligence and responsibility compared to Peter Parker. This portrayal highlights Butcher's negligent treatment of his agents, foreshadowing trouble for other characters this season. With Butcher battling his inner demons and Mother's Milk leading the team, the current informants in The Boys are in better hands but not necessarily safer. Huey's capture and torture by Tech Knight demonstrate the fragility of their protection. Web Weaver symbolizes not only the impracticality of spider-like powers, but also the realistic outcome of being a Vought defector, hinting at future dangers for characters like A-Train.
Get the door.
Thank you for joining us in this analysis of The Boys. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the series and its characters. Stay tuned for more fascinating content and intriguing discussions about your favorite shows and movies. See you soon here on Collider.